Alright, so what's up YouTube? It's the Night Saint here, back with another video. And really this me really venting for real. I ain't gonna lie, I just been feeling like venting a lot lately on my channel for real. And just trying to speak from the heart for real, I ain't gonna lie. Not saying I don't in real life. If I'm be honest, I hold a lot of things to my heart. A lot of things to me. A lot of meaningful things to me. You know, they always say you should always, speak from your heart and always let people know how you really feel about them. Because you really don't know how long they're gonna be there for you, for. But you know, I think I just want to really express my love for my mother in many ways. My mother always been there for me. Not saying she's just perfect. I think no mother is perfect, and that's okay. As a 22-year-old man, like I said, and learning, growing, developing, my mother has honestly been there for me and always been there for me. And she honestly did her best. Like me, as a kid, I was always understanding. I was never really mad or upset that I'm not mad or upset now, but of course I was, as a teenager. You're just an asshole. But even then, like I said, I was still cautious and just always worrying about my mother and how she was doing. And I still do now. Like I said, I think my main goal is to, make it and take care of my mama and take care of everybody else. I never really wanted much, and part of the reason I even felt inspired to do that because just my mother. She's been through a lot, and thinking about me, I feel like I haven't went through nothing. But the crazy thing, I've been through a lot too. But it's just as a young man, I'm just growing into a leader, and I just want to take care of my people as much as I can. And I showed that responsibility on me very hard. People tell me I should relax, and like I said, I do. I don't put the pressure on me where I can't handle it, but I do it to where that is manageable. But the love of my mother is probably the reason why I kind of act the way I act, and I have, and I strive the way that I strive for things. And that's probably and part of the reason why I'm so hopeful as an individual. She put a lot of hope in me. She instilled a lot of hope and faith, and even though it wasn't towards a certain, thing, even though it wasn't towards the universe or God, it was just hope inside myself and hope inside just life that things would turn around. Because me and my family and just me, we've been through a lot. We've been through a lot of poverty. Just extreme poverty. If you live in Detroit, Mack Avenue is like, if you around Mack over there by Mack, not Arthur Road, that's too far down. Mack by, I was at Grand Boulevard, I don't know. Just the Mack area in Detroit on the east side. I drove past it the other day. It's down there like a third world country. Thinking about it, how I was over there, we was just living terribly. But my mother was the main person that instilled any type of hope inside of me, any type of care and nurturing, and she did it without complaining. She had 10 kids too, which is something that's bizarre to me. I say that, and the fact that we all managed to still be alive is still bizarre as me. And like I said, somebody's clearly watching over us. And I'm thankful and I'm grateful for it. And like I said, and I'm emotional about it. Like I said, I'm an emotional, sensitive kid. So I guess, and I was always just intuitive, I guess, to a certain extent, where I was always kind of worried and always in people's heads, and to a certain extent where I'm like, I figured out a lot of things about my mother that she wouldn't tell us explicitly, but I was always kind of just paying attention and knowing. So I always, even as a kid, I was following her and worrying about her action. Was she okay? And even to this one point where I remember my mother was so it's so funny. My mother was going to go vote, and she just walked out the house. Now, me, like I said, I ain't gonna lie, I'm really a mama's boy. That's crazy. I'm just sitting there just watching her. Uh, I don't know if we just had school that day or not, or she just came home. My mom was always working, and I think it saddens me. My bad to go segue during the story. I think it saddens me that nobody really. I mean, my mother. People care for my mother, but it's like nobody was really there for my mother. And part of me feel like I'd be sad if I, part of me feel like I'd do something wrong if I like abandon her. Like if I was to leave her, or like I said, if I was go a long time without talking to my mother or even seeing her, I feel like I'd be abandoning her just like other dudes in their life have. Uh, and like that's my abandonment. It's just an unhealthy aspect of our relationship. But my bad. That's kind of looking back to the story. But my mother just walked out. She went to go vote, and part of me just noticed she didn't say anything. I just followed her. I just followed her probably like she's probably like walking. Damn, that's crazy. I care a lot about people. Uh, my mom probably walking like a couple blocks ahead, and I was like following her from like a couple blocks back. And then I don't know, something just told her to turn around or something. And then she saw me right there, and then I ran up to her, and then we went to go vote. I'm gonna ask her about that tomorrow. Damn, but I always try to make sure my mama was good. Uh, and like I said, when next and what I'm doing right now is really trying to set that up with this YouTube, with my business, with the trucking, with whatever. Like I said, with my more stable career, like I said, I don't really want my mother working no more. I don't want her to be lifting the finger. I don't really want her to be doing anything. And and when that starts to happen, like I said, everything else will start falling into place with everybody else, my other sisters, and you know, only because that's literally the root of all problems that I always perceived there was. It was that poverty and the fact that we always had to work for something. It's always something that like I don't mind having to take that having to sacrifice to make sure everybody was good. That was never my thing. Like I said, I don't live life for myself in that sense. And people may look at me and perceive that as wrong, and I really don't. I don't mind it as long as it's appreciated. Not even the thing about it is, part of me don't do it for the appreciation. I think I just do it because I do want to make myself feel good about my capabilities. Could be egotistical reason, but also it's just I don't like suffering. I hate people suffering. I hate people doing what they don't have to do, and that's just my nature as a human being, as a young man, and what my heart feels like. And sometimes I be having to realize that I can't take people suffering away from them. I can't take somebody from I can't prevent somebody from doing what they want to do, and you know but just the kind-hearted nature and the little boy inside of me just don't want nobody in pain or suffering. And it's not saying I'm perfect. Like I said, I take a bullet for anybody. you know that's just the type of person I am, and that's the type of person my mother is. Like, my mother has like one of like an extreme amount of compassion, and she's incredibly strong. I honestly don't know how she do it. uh I really don't know how she do it. uh and I only really and I strive to be as strong as she is. Like I said, and only way I think that she do is I think she just believe in her kids. She believe in God enough. She has some strong faith. Because I'm not gonna lie, if I was a woman that had 10 kids, I don't know how I would have pulled through how she did. But my mother is very special. But she deserves everything, and that's what I want to do for her before she gone, before she die. Well, before she leave me physically or leave her kids physically, I want her to at least enjoy some aspect of her life. Not saying she didn't enjoy other aspects of raising us. It's just that with the stress and going through everything, she needs some type of just reciprocation. And but I'm glad that, you know, even no matter how bad her life may have been, not in the sense of like me judging her, is that, it's a level of peace that she did the right thing. So I try to do the right thing. I try to be morally upright as much as I can. I'm not saying I am all the time, because sometimes I'm as negative as the next person. All right, and I'm working on it. I think it's always gonna be a work in progress. I'm not gonna act like I'm perfect, because I'm not. But I got a level of peace with me, and I hope and pray that she has a level of peace with her. Hope she got a level of understanding and and just serenity with her. And like I said, I think the universe and God, whoever is residing above her, or whoever she believes in, because I already don't know who she believes in. She be acting like she a Christian for real, but she really a skeptic. But like I said, I'm not about to push her, but whoever she believes in, I hope that they take care of her in the afterlife. That's all. I'm gonna take care of her before she died. I didn't when she died. Not saying she closed it down or nothing. I just like I said, this is me just talking just because I just genuinely felt like speaking highly of my mother. I don't think my mother even liked me even talking like this to her, or even talking about the internet, talking like this about her on the internet. But I don't care. But I love her. I really love my mother. Like I said, I'd be smiling. I start crying, thinking about that shit sometimes, just because it's real. Like, you only gonna meet people at the level that they traumatized at, and my mama has been like extremely traumatized, and not in a way like trying to talk down on her, but it reflecting her kids in the way that I'm even speaking about her, and not telling her this while I'm telling the video. But appreciate your mother. Appreciate that, they superheroes and they got feelings, and that they are, trying their best. Especially if you got one that's present and you see them, and just honestly respect them, and help them out when you can. So yeah. If y'all like the video, I say my mama see this, she gonna be like, oh my god, this nigga did too much. But like I said, I just really felt like speaking from the heart for real. You gotta speak your truth. You gotta let that throat shocker. You gotta let it. You gotta heal it, man. You gotta start talking. Damn. Fuck. I'm so reluctant of a person. I really don't like talking. All right, but yeah, I appreciate y'all. Whoever listened to us, y'all thought it was nice. Feel like spreading the love, spread the love. But other than that, thank y'all. I hope y'all have a good rest of y'all day. Thank you.